Coach Gappas. Okay. Okay. All right. And I told what you know.
Life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Ware Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wahpeton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
What would you do with a second chance? At Essentia Health, we understand the significance of second chances. Our heart specialists see them every day. That's why regular checkups and heart screenings are vital, even if you feel fine, and especially when you have a family history. Essentia Health is the right place for early detection, advanced treatments, comprehensive cardiac rehab, for second chances. At Essentia Health, we work hard to keep your heart strong for what's next.
Hey there! So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make,
cha-ching,
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business.
Johnson with the home run, just about to stray away center field.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Wahpeton, North Dakota, John Randall Field, Waterstad Stadium here at John Randall Field in beautiful Chehinkapa Park in Wahpeton, North Dakota. Good evening, everybody. Our first Legion baseball game of the year here, and it'll be between Wahpeton, North Dakota, they are post 20, and Barnesville, Minnesota, they are post 153. So those are your two teams here on the show tonight on Three Borders Sports Network. I am Joe Schreiner. Brian Watson will be joining me shortly. And we have got a baseball game, one single game here today. And Barnesville will be taking on Wahpeton. And our Yield Advantage pregame show here is Yield Advantage is the Precision Planning Sales and Service Center for the Southern Red River Valley, bringing you our pregame show. Wahpeton comes in here, of course, a 4-0 record here. Have done pretty well. They swept a doubleheader the other night over Foston by the score of 8-2 and 8-2. And Barnesville comes into this one after a Monday night loss to post 53 in Breckenridge the other night, 12-2. So Barnesville coming in here on a loss, and Wahpeton on a 4-game winning streak here to start the season. An early season it is. Again, our Yield Advantage pregame show. We're about to turn it over to our PA announcer, Art Grocco, and before Art gets on here, I'm going to say we've got a special treat tonight here. The Boys Staters are here. They're going to sing the national anthem down on the field, and their governor, Braden Lee will be throwing out a ceremonial first pitch. Did we find out where Braden was from, Art?
No, he didn't say.
Okay. So Braden Lee will be throwing out the first pitch, and we're about ready to turn it over to our PA announcer, Mr. Art Grocco, and here he goes. Oh.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Waterstad Stadium at John Randall Field. Tonight's ball game will be between the visitors on our scoreboard, Barnesville, post 153, and the home team on the scoreboard, Wahpeton, post 20. At this time, I want to introduce your participants. First, for our visitors, Barnesville, the reserves, and I'll ask you, please line up along the respective baselines. Number 5, Tate Pana. Number 18, Grady Field. Number 20, Logan Condon. And now for your starters. Leading off and pitching, number 22, Brennan Court. Batting second, the center fielder, number 15, Brendan Mason. Batting third, the shortstop, number 11, Elias Cox. Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 13, Major Ness. Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 6, Alex Dorton. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 23, Tyson Anderson. Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 8, Logan Allert. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 12, Bryson Christopherson. Batting ninth, the catcher, number 1, Ben Brayton. And playing second base, number 4, Charlie Peterson. Coaches, Gabe Lassala and Kyle Ness. And now for your home team on the scoreboard. Wahpeton. First, the reserves. Number 1, Dylan Verstrate. Number 8, Braxton Heitkamp. Number 9, Matt Peterson. And now for your starters. Leading off and playing shortstop, number 20, Carter Hockert. Batting second, the pitcher, number 15, Braden Steffens. Batting third, the third baseman, number 12, and one of our Boy Staters, attending Boy State, Aiden Hayak. Batting fourth, designated hitter, number 10, Eli Kappas. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 11, Rylan Flack. Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 13, Trayton King. Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 2, Riley Jones. Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 3, Ryan Brown. Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 5, Kaysen Pinsenalt. And doing the catching, number 4, Aiden Hendrickson. Coaches, Chris Kappas, Steve Hockert, Skylar Blado, and Batgirl, Wendy Kappas. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, before we have our national anthem, the Boy State governor is going to walk out and give us the first pitch. So go ahead, Boy State governor. And the Boy State governor this year is Braden Lee from Fargo. Give him the high, hard one there, Braden. We'll take that. That looks like a strike to me. Braden, stay out there by the ball players for the anthem. He's going to sing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we ask everybody to please rise, face the flag in down the left field foul line as we honor our America and our veterans, both past and present, as some of the Boy State attendees are going to sing our national anthem. Okay.
How about that? The Boys Staters here from North Dakota singing our national anthem, and the governor, Braden Lee, throwing out the first pitch. Again, welcome back, everybody, to the Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner, and I am now joined by the ever-popular Mr. Brian Watson. B-Dub.
How are we doing tonight, Joe?
I'm doing well. It's Boys State night. It's always fun, isn't it?
I see you brought the boss tonight.
Yeah, the boss is here.
Yeah. Hey, I just want to let you know, I had a little issue when I was coming into the ballpark.
Uh-oh.
I came in a little hot.
No.
And there's this gray vet out there, and I might have dinged it. So we might have to make an announcement, see if we can find the owner.
Dang it. Well, we'll have to see what we can do. And I might have to let that one slide maybe, but we'll work that out another day.
I mean, a good repairman can probably, just pop it out, I guess.
Just buff it out a little?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, get somebody. I think I know somebody.
There you go. I know a guy.
Yeah,
there you go.
Very, very true. All right, B-Dub, your first ball game this year here, and our first ball game of the summer, I guess I should say. Your first ball game, my first ball game, and we're just about ready to go here. Post 20 in Barnesville, and an annual North Dakota State Boys State game. It's always a fun evening here when the Boys Staters show up.
Yeah, it should be a good one. Hopefully they'll get rowdy tonight. They already got off to a pretty good start, so should be good.
So yeah, the Boys Staters are here, and Aiden Hayek was introduced as a Boys Stater, and you got a nice round.
Get
of
a
applause.
nice round of applause.
Yeah. So we got two Aidens on the team this year. I got Aiden Hayek and Aiden Hendrickson behind the plate. So
how many times you gonna get them mixed up?
I don't know. Don't say that now.
It'll be all right.
I hope so.
It'll be all right.
Fans will give me a little reprieve here. It's been a couple weeks. Yeah, so at least did you hurt your car then?
My car's it's like a tank.
Wow.
So, they make those Chevys so they just kind of crumble. So
it's fiberglass, man.
I mean, I got a German car. That thing's built like a tank.
Solid. All right, our first pitch is going to be brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply. Tyler Farm Supply, your short-line farm equipment dealer since 1985, located in beautiful, scenic downtown
Tyler, North Dakota.
Thank you, sir. So here is our Tyler first pitch, and the first pitch by Braden Steffens. And that's popped out to center. Brown drifts over, makes the catch, and the first pitch and the first out. First pitch, Brian, at 7:03.
Nice solid start. Get one to pop up out there and make the easy play in center. Get the first out.
Brendan Court was that hitter. So one out. Braden Steffens on the hill. Hendrickson behind the plate. And Steffens, his first start of the season, Brian. So he's got two pitches and two swings right away, and it's in short right center. And Riley Jones drifts back in short right and makes the catch. So two pitches, two outs. A good start for Braden.
Now coming to the plate, your shortstop, number 11.
So we got two outs. And here comes Elias Cox, shortstop for Barnesville. Mason popped out on that one. Mason playing center field. 3 pitches, 3 strikes so far for Braden Steffens. A good start for the junior.
Rolling right along, huh? Good to see.
Yep. Steffens wheels. A little bit high on that one. Ball 1, and it's 1-1. The buzz in the grandstand with the Boys Stater here is just a different level, isn't it?
It is. It's just like I don't know. It's just like a little mumble in the crowd always.
Yep,
They're just kind of waiting for something to happen.
Yep.
And then when the play does happen, they kind of go a little bit crazy, which is fun.
Yep.
Nice crowd on hand.
Yep. Yeah, other than that, there's still a nice crowd, and good crowd on hand here from Wahpeton. And Boys Staters are lining up at the concession stand. That's a good thing. As Steffens goes a little bit high with that one, it's ball 3, 3-1.
Yeah, I hope they ordered more food because, they like to eat over there.
They do. The 3-1 pitch from Steffens. There's a ground ball. Going to be a seeing eye single right between Hockert and Hayek over at short and third, respectively. Base hit.
So Barnesville seeing if they can get things going here with 2 outs.
Going to bring up Major Ness, third baseman. Art was saying the other night he played second base over in Breckenridge when they played post 53. 12-2 win for Post 53 on Monday.
Art's probably seen a lot of baseball here yet this summer.
Yeah, I did not come over. I had other things to do last night, but Art came over and watched the B Legion here at John Randall last night, and he PA'd the game over in Breckenridge on Monday, and he was here for a little bit on Monday. I was the PA guy here on Monday night.
That Art's a busy guy.
He is. He's retired, though.
I see him every morning. Not every morning, but most every morning. He's at the gas station getting coffee and trying to figure out world problems.
Yeah. And he solves a few, too, I think, doesn't
he does.
Yeah.
I think he does.
Yeah.
At least that's what he tells us.
And one heck of a golfer.
Yeah, he is.
That's the rumor around
town.
town.
Yeah, that's the rumor. Yeah.
2-1. Pickoff move to first, not in time. Getting back to first is Cox.
It looks like it might rain, dare I say.
Don't.
I know I probably should.
It's not supposed to rain till tomorrow, I thought.
Yeah, I think it might hold off.
Yeah. It's cloudy. I don't know if it's forest fire smoke or if it's... But it is hazy.
Yeah, it is.
Lead over at first base there by Cox. Steffens, 3-1 pitch again. Low and away, and Major Ness draws a walk.
Yeah, I tried to get him to chase there, and the Major Ness was not having it.
Up next, your left fielder, number 6, Alex Dorton.
Here comes Alex Dorton, the left fielder. So Steffens now got runners at first and second. There's 2 outs. There's fouled back into the netting. So Steffens gets ahead in the count now. 0-1. Cox at second, Ness at first. Caught the outside corner, strike 2.
Good pitch there.
Let's see if Steffens can get out of this. He had 2 pitches, 2 outs right away here in the top of the order for Barnesville. Gave up a single, and now a walk. There's a ground ball. Hayek charges at third, picks it up, fires to first, and Barnesville is retired on the ground ball out by Dorton. Stranding 2. We're going to the bottom of the first. Barnesville 0, Wahpeton 0.
With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town...
So Braden Steffens allowed 2 runners and finished off the inning stranding those 2 runners. But here comes Carter Bob Hockert to lead off for Wahpeton. Bob drives it over to short. Cox bobbles it and not going to get Hockert over at first base. Bob beats it out. An error, the first error of the game here as Hockert reaches.
Yeah, Cox just took that one right into the chest. Did a good job of keeping that ball in front of him, but not able to dig it out of the dirt and get it over there in time. Hockert with pretty good wheels.
Bob can get down the line, can't he? What did I do there? Let me go back here, Joe.
Do you know what you're doing?
I hope so.
Maybe you should go back to the flip phone, and then you don't have to worry about that.
Batting now is Braden Steffens. There goes Bob down to second base and gets the success on the stolen base.
Post 20, they're going to be aggressive. Try and get those runners in scoring position. See if they can get something on the board here early.
Braden Steffens now at the plate. He faked the bunt here to get a little delay there for Bob. Getting to second, so now a runner in scoring position here. Steffens takes up high for ball. It's ball 2.
Is it officially summer yet? I mean, it kind of has that feel now. It's not official, I guess.
No, it's not official yet. No.
We can say it's school summer, right?
Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Summer for the school kids. All right.
Took a while with the weather, all the rain that we had. It was chilly for a while.
Yeah.
Now we got some nice weather.
3-0 pitch. Caught the inside corner, strike one from Brendan Court.
Using all the plate there, we'll say.
I guess so.
Yeah.
3 balls, 1 strike now. Hitters count. Steffens drives it to right center. It's short right center. And what a diving catch. I think he made it. And Hawker tags at second, and a nice diving catch out there by Mason in center field. What a dive that was, Brian.
How about Mason tracking that thing down? I thought that was going to fall. That was right in the gap.
I did too.
And Mason got on it right away and made a nice diving play out there to get the out. Hawker does go to third, but a great play out there in center field by Mason.
Yeah, and here comes a big cheer for Aiden Hayek, a fellow Boys Stater. As I said, not sure how many Boys Staters there are here this year. There's usually 60 or 70, isn't there?
There's a good group of them.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, if
Aiden puts the bat on the ball,
if he gets one here, there might be a bit of a roar.
Little check swing, excuse me, swing there, and Aiden gets behind in the count now. 0-1 to Court. Like you said, if he gets a hold of one, which he can. There's that strike on the outside corner, and the boys giving the umpire some grief.
Using all the plate, Joe.
Umpire Josh Nordick behind the plate. Roy King on the bases. Court with the 0-2 pitch. There's a base hit, and that'll be an RBI. And that's what he does. That's pretty cool, isn't it?
How about that, huh?
Probably the biggest cheer Aiden Hayek's gotten in a long time. So good for Aiden.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yep. Base hit RBI single for Aiden Hayek, so he stands over at first. And coming to the plate now is designated hitter Eli Kappas. I think you better put up the Studio 22 design shout-out line, Brian. Already got a couple of them coming in here. Studio 22 Design Shout-Out Line, women's boutique clothing, gifts, and custom shirts. Open late on Wednesdays till 8 p.m. She still is open late on Wednesdays till 8 p.m.
There you go.
Send us a text, 701-640-2619. Numbers on the screen. A high chopper out to Cox at short, to second for one. Relay to first in time, and the side is retired on that double play. We'll bring back the Studio 22 Design Shout-Out Line when we come back. Again, after 1 inning of play, it's Wahpeton 1, Barnesville 0.
State Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
There's a ground ball, seeing eye single to right field on the hitter. The leadoff hitter of the inning was Tyson Anderson. So he's on with a base hit on the first pitch swinging. So the boys aren't afraid to swing the bat here in the first couple innings.
No,
Brian,
they're not.
So far.
So let's see if Barnesville tries to return the favor here and takes a shot at getting this leadoff runner over to second.
Logan Ellert, the first baseman for Barnesville at the plate. I talked to Logan before the game, and I said, you're playing first base, right? And he said, yep. I said, well, there's $1,000 worth of equipment over there behind you. You got to protect it. That's your job. Okay, and then one of his teammates, I don't know which one it was, said, and it's a felony offense if you let that happen. So I did tell him I was just kidding him, but they went along with it. It was funny.
You should have told him it was $5,000.
So Logan gets ahead in the count now from Braden Steffens, 3-0. There's a call strike at the knees. It's 3-1. Hey, we got a new sponsor here for the summer, and they'll be on board with us for the Shrine game as well.
How about that?
It is pretty cool. We'll get to that here in a second. And he just misses. Second walk issued here by Braden Steffens. That will bring up.
Might get a little mound visit here, Joe.
Bryson Christofferson at the place. And we got a mound visit, and that's brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance, located in 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Coach Steve Hockert, assistant coach Hockert, out there to talk to Braden Steffens a little bit, settle him down. Big crowd here, so it's
some nerves out there.
There might be, it's one of the bigger crowds, and then you got a lot of your peers sitting over here, and a bunch of juniors from the state of North Dakota. Probably played basketball against a few.
Yeah, let's see if that
or football.
See if that settles them down here.
And there was a bunt attempt, trying to get some runners in scoring position was Coach Lasilla. Yeah, we got a new sponsor in the City Brew Hall. How about that? City Brew Hall stepping up here and jumping on board with us. Thanks, Teresa and crew. There's a ground ball to second. Jones picks it up. Oh, and he was trying to wheel around and get it over, and there is an error. First error on the Wahpeton team.
Yeah, that's a tough one there.
Yep.
I think, sometimes you get that ball coming to you and you know what you want to do with it, and you try and do things before it actually gets in your hands, and that one kind of popped out of Jones's hands there, not able to make that throw to second. Might have had a chance at 2 there.
Might have. He was going to try. And now at the plate is Ben Brayton. Number 9 hitter in the order, Brian. He is the catcher.
And bases loaded here for Barnesville.
Corners are in. So at first base, Flack. At third base, Hayek takes a strike at the belt. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 strikes. Inside for a ball, 1-2. See Carol Colby down taking pictures.
Yeah.
Swung on, fouled, out of play. Over toward First Street, which is on the first base side, if you're not familiar with John Randall Field.
That one might have just made it out to First Street there.
Not much of a breeze here tonight.
No.
All the flags are, and there's a call strike on the outside corner.
Using all of the plate, Joe.
So caught looking. Now we're back to the top of the order, and Brennan Court popped out the center in his first at bat. Bases loaded. That's a good spot for that home and first double play. We'll see here as Hayek creeps in on the grass. Aiden Hayek not afraid to take one off the chest at the hot corner. And the pitch. Oh, a little bit low there for Braden Steffens, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, that one just missed.
Lights are turned on here at John Randall. 2-0 pitch. Caught the corner. It's 2-1. Yeah, it's just like a 4th of July game or the postseason games here at John Randall. You can hear the crowd just buzzing, and it's baseball atmosphere. We can't smell the hamburgers up here yet.
Yeah, I can smell the popcorn popping.
Yep. Well, pickoff move over at first base there. Fleck got the glove down, but not in time. Getting back to first base in time was Christofferson. There's a drive to left. Pincinall drifts over, makes the catch, and the runner at third did not tag, luckily for Wahpeton.
He was halfway down the baseline.
Yes, he was.
If he's on the bag and is able to tag, I think that run scores, and that would have tied the game.
Yep. I agree, Brian. So a little, don't put it in the book, but it's a base running error, I would say. As Tyson Anderson didn't get back to third base to tag. Now at the plate is Brendan Mason. Just foul over at first base.
And that ball hit the left. I mean, it wasn't hit.
Too.
Yeah, it wasn't hit real deep. I mean, there would have been a play at the plate, I think, but
Pincinall had to drift to his right.
Would have been a tough throw.
There's a ground ball to Flack at first, and Steffens and Wahpeton will get out of the top of the first or top of the second here. With bases loaded, they strand three. We're going to the bottom of the second. Wahpeton leads 1-0.
Here at the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
Any bank can tell you they have a rock-solid commitment to agriculture. Bell can prove it. To this day, every Bell Bank branch is partially built with rocks we've picked from our founder's farm. But our roots in ag have grown more than a few offices. They've shaped who we are and formed our entire approach to banking. Let us prove it to you as you grow your farm and prepare your legacy for the next generation. Bell Bank, committed to ag. In Wahpeton, talk to Rick Steckler.
Well, with bases loaded, Brian, and nobody out for Barnesville in the top of the second, Braden Steffens gets out of it, getting a strikeout and a pop out and a ground out. So Braden Steffens escapes that one there in the top of the second.
We can say he got himself out of a jam there.
I would say out of a jam, out of a pickle.
Out of a pickle.
Pickle jar.
And there you go.
Okay. Hey, guess what? Kelly McNary's tuned in and watching.
Is he?
Yeah.
So is Chad, actually.
Was Chad too?
Yeah.
Awesome, Chad. And Karen and Carly Kappas are texting in and saying hi, and I want to say hi to them. So hey, Ryan Flack coming. Oh, Al Odden down there.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's trying to get him to do.
He's just getting him going.
He's trying to. I don't know what he's doing.
He's getting him wound up down there. A super fan.
He's getting them all going down there somehow.
Yep.
Super fan was in here trying to get the boys going. There's a call strike. I missed the first pitch. It was ball one to Ryland Flack. Ryland, another player, Brian, that we saw in the high school season, and then I was here on Monday night against Foston. He puts the bat on the ball pretty hard too. And he's a big young man.
I was going to say, he looks a little imposing.
Larger in stature, yeah.
Yeah.
So Karen and Carly, thank you very much. Kelly McNary, thank you. Chad, our buddy. Ooh, and a curveball. Call strike at the belt. 2-2. We wish Chad well. Chad's going to go under the knife for a little minor surgery on Thursday.
Oh, really?
So hope Chad does well in that. Not Thursday. Next Thursday, I think it is.
I saw him earlier today. I didn't get a chance to talk to him.
Yep.
So I did not know that. So
yep, next Thursday.
Wish him well then.
Minor surgery. Nothing major. There's a solid shot to short. Ness gets over to third. Long throw over to first, and it's off the mark. So a throwing error will allow Ryland Flack to get to first base.
Yeah, Ness was kind of going away from himself there. Not an easy throw to make. It's the longest throw on the field. And just a little bit off the mark. And post 20 will have the leadoff runner on.
Trayton King.
Let's see if they decide to go again here.
Steps up to the plate. Yeah, nice night at the ballpark here and a nice crowd. Sails up high for a ball.
Yeah, I think Broughton was ready for that one.
Now that I think about it, I wonder if Chad's going to be able to help us out for the Chad, are you going to be able to help us out for the Lions game on the camera, or are you going to be laid up, buddy? I didn't even think of that.
Try to come back with that curveball again.
2-0.
Well, that's right. We did have him helping with the Lions game last year.
Yeah, or Shrine.
Shrine game, sorry.
Yeah.
Had basketball in the brain.
Yeah, I know. Never. 2-0 pitch. Called strike at the knees. Trayton King, a fine athlete in his own right. Got some basketball time.
Well, speaking of basketball, yeah, he's a pretty good basketball player.
Yeah. And there goes the runner. Pitch is outside. Throw down to second. Not in time. And you got a stolen base there for Ryland Flack.
That play was a little bit closer than I thought it was going to be. That ball was way outside, but I think Broughton was ready for it.
Yeah.
And able to at least get a good throw in there.
Yeah.
And make it a little bit closer than I think it was going to be.
I agree. The 3-1 pitch now to Trayton King. Oh, and he drives that one down the left field line. That'll be a base hit. And here comes on the bobble. Here comes chugging away, and he's going to make it in safely. Was Ryland Flack. He come around third, and Coach Kappas saw the bobble, Brian, and sent him in.
Well, that ball was out there in left field. Dorton had a little bit of problem with it, and I thought Flack was going to score easily, and then he kind of, I don't know if he dropped her down in the second or what, but he kind of slowed down.
Maybe he missed the gear.
Yeah, and then he had to shift again, and then he was able to make it in there and slide. Post 20 gets another one on the board.
Riley Jones at the plate, second baseman for Wahpeton. And Trayton King out there at second base now. He went to second on the throw home after his RBI single. Aiden Hayek with an RBI single and Trayton King with an RBI single. What the heck would they? I didn't catch all that. And that one squirts away from Brayton. Down to third base goes Trayton King on the wild pitch.
Yeah, Braid's been pretty good back there. That one just kind of got past him. King moves over.
Left-handed hitting Riley Jones. He'll pop that one right back up the middle. Softly hit. Getting over to pick it up is Cox. And over to first in time to retire Riley Jones, but gets an RBI on the ground out.
Yeah, gets the RBI. That one kind of came off the bat funny. It's a little spinner right up the middle. Didn't get all the bat on the ball. But he'll bring in another run.
Yep. He's getting high fives from the dugout as he trots back in. Now at the plate will be Ryan Brown. Takes up high for ball one. Chad says he should be good.
Well, there you go.
Yep. I think it's...
We're not going to have to like insure him or anything, are we?
Well, I don't know if we'll get him up the stairs. That's the other thing out there. We'll figure out something. 1-1. comes inside for ball 2 to Ryan Brown.
Just off the mark with that curveball. He's had one get across there. That one just off by a bit.
Swing and a miss at the fastball. Foul tip right into the glove of Brayton. 2-2. Some of the Cowgirls in attendance as well here tonight.
Not a lot of room left down there in the grandstand.
No. And 2-2 pitch. Full count payoff pitch. Brayton drifts back and makes the catch behind the plate. Nice catch by the catcher, Ben Brayton.
Yeah, nice play by Brayton there. Able to get that mask out of there and find that one. 2 outs now.
Yep. Kason Pincinall comes up for the Post 20 boys. Yeah, we don't have our center field camera yet. Outfield wall not quite finished. Looks good. It's painted green. Just got to get the yellow trim up, and then we'll figure out something here at Three Border Sports to hang a camera out there for us. Right now, Brian's got the first base shot for you. As Court delivers, pulled foul, and Coach Capps made a stab at it.
I'm gonna have to give him a hard time at work tomorrow about that one.
Do that, will you?
Like, hey, you gotta get a glove down on that. Doing over there.
The Beavers are watching. I was just thinking of that here as we called out Coach Kappas. The Beavers are watching from Zumbrota. That's popped up. We're going to hit the roof or not? Chad's got another dent. Nope. Beavers are watching from Zumbrota, Minnesota. Go Eli Kappas in Post 20. My buddy Colby down there watching.
Colby tried to take my job.
Yeah, I know. He wants your job.
Yeah, I know.
So does Wendy Kappas.
Yeah, we know that. She's busy down there.
Yeah, she's Batgirling today.
With her Batgirl duties.
Yep. She's standing on a bucket down there.
Well, that's the only way she can see over the fence.
That's funny. She's playing softball this summer. Caught the corner, strike 3. And the side is retired, and that's going to be it here in the bottom of the second for Wahpeton. They score 2. We're going to go to the top of the third. It's 3-0 in favor of the Post 20.
Minn Kota Ag Products has helped farmers with all their agricultural needs as the farming industry has expanded. They provide farmers with all their chemical, fertilizer, seed, grain, and elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. Proud to be a partner in your operation since 1941. Download the MKAP Grower 360 app from your app store today to see current market prices, your tickets, and any essential information for your operation. Thanks for all your hard work.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network, everybody, and we are in inning number 3. I'm Joe Schreiner, he's Brian Watson, and we are Three Borders Sports Network. Proud to be a part of it, and thanks everybody for watching on Red River Communications, cable channel 28. I know that's where Karen and Carly are watching. There's a pop fly by Cox out to short right field, and getting in to pick that one off is Trayton King, making the catch in short right field.
Up next, your third baseman, number 13, Major Ness.
In our 701-640-2619 shout-out line there, if you want to give us a shout-out on the Studio 22 Designs shout-out line. Hey, I didn't get a chance to do the read there on...
You got a lot going on.
City Brews. Major Ness swings at strike 1. City Brew here in downtown Wahpeton. They're going to jump on for the Shrine game, as I said. City Brew. And they got some pretty cool stuff over there. They got what they call the Brewcade now. Fun for all ages.
You've been up there?
Including you.
You've been up there?
Not since they made it into a little arcade games and game boards. And they got shuffleboard and popped up by a Major Nest, foul, out of play.
They got everything up there.
And they got 2 levels of gaming, including E-tabs and blackjack. Main floor restaurant. Wide variety of bar food, appetizers, specialty cocktails, craft beer. City Brew Hall. Thank you, Teresa and crew. And a call, strike 3 on Major Ness as he is retired. I don't know if he agreed with that.
I think, let's just say it was unexpected to him.
Yeah. But using the whole plate. Braden Steffens again now. In the first inning, Brian, he had 1-2 right away, and now in the third inning, he's got 1-2. See if we can finish it off here and get a mowing down inning. And that's a base hit, so I just jinxed that.
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
I don't understand. You know what the rules are. You know how things
Fight
work,
club.
and then you lay that out there, and then boom.
Yeah, Thornton gets the base hit.
Just blows right
After
up.
I say something.
Yep.
It's all me.
That's the way it goes.
So stop by the City Brew. Hey, we got to mention also, Brian, coming on for the summer, Circle the Nation School, your employer.
Yeah, how about that? Always.
There's a drive to left center, and that might drop as Pincinel couldn't quite get to it. And there's another base hit. So quickly, 2 base hits, 2 runners.
Right after your comment, that happens.
Know.
Yeah, Circle Nation jumping on for the summer.
You got looking for some jobs too, aren't you?
Yeah, looking for taking applications for employment and also taking student applications.
Sure you are.
You can check us out at circlenations.org online.
It's a really, really cool place, folks. If you've never been there or been and experienced any part of it, make sure you do it sometime. Circle the Nation School. Thank you very much.
Folks are out doing some heavy recruiting for this summer and hoping to have a lot of kids on campus this summer.
The 0-1 pitch, and there goes the runner down to third. The throw down to third, easily in time. And a stolen base attempt by Dorton. Not works, and that will retire the side. So stranding 1. We're going to go to the bottom of the third quickly here. Wahpeton 3, Barnesville 0.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
No matter.
All right, we're coming back for the bottom of the third here. John Randall Field, Vaderstad Stadium here. Beautiful Chehinkapa Park, looking good. We've had just enough rain to get things nice and green.
Yeah, it's greened up nice. Fence is painted. That looks good. Brand new fence out there.
Yep. High and tight for Bob. It's ball 1 to Hockert.
New lights this year. A lot going on here.
Bob takes one low at the ankles there, and it's ball 2. Beautiful evening to be at the ballpark. I'm telling you what, man. I'm enjoying it. And I'd probably be here just watching. Getting the atmosphere like I said, the wind isn't right for us for the cheeseburgers, though.
I know it's not blowing right into us like it normally is, give you that ballpark feel, but it's a beautiful night for baseball.
And Bob takes 4 straight pitches for ball 4. So he goes down to first base. And Bob had a stolen base in the first inning. Brian, we'll see if he goes again, if he's got the green light. So here comes Steffens to the plate. Steffens did the fake bunt earlier. There goes Bob. Pitch is high, throw down to second's going to be close and not in time. Tag was behind him, and Bob got in just in time, head first slide.
Yeah, Brayton with another good throw, just a little bit off the mark. And post 20 continue to be aggressive on the base pads.
That one comes up high for a ball. Torrey Hawkert sitting down along the first baseline tonight. His mom going to have some washing to do when she gets home.
Well, if you're going to be out there, you might as well get it dirty. You want to make it look like you...
2 head first slides and got them all.
Right? Got to make it look like you played in the game.
Yep. 3-0 count now to Braden Steffens facing Brendan Court. And caught the corner on that one at strike 1, 3-1. Back in the old days, the Boy Staters used to come here and beg for girls to come to the dance. But they don't do the dance anymore. High for ball 4. So 2 walks in a row here by Brendan Court. Uh-oh. Aiden. Spell out Aiden Hayek's first name.
How about that?
How about that? We do get the mound visit.
There's a little walk-up sound for you.
Yeah. Couldn't even hear the walk-up music. The boys were cheering so loud for him.
And a mound visit here after all that.
Carlson Family Insurance, located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number 1 goal. Carlson Family Insurance. Aiden in his first at bat there, Brian. He answered the boys' call there. He would, on an 0-2 pitch, I believe, he singled out to right field and drove in a run. First run of the game.
Well, he is the chosen one for tonight.
He is the chosen one for tonight.
We'll see if he can do it again here.
Very true.
Yes, Barnesville trying to get themselves situated here after a couple walks.
How about Yards? Our buddy Yards is watching tonight.
The Yard Man, huh?
Watching some post 20 baseball.
Yeah.
Sitting at home chilling and watching on the big screen, I suppose. And Barnesville does have somebody in the pen down there warming up in right field.
So we'll see how long they let Court go.
Somebody off the bench, obviously. So here comes Aiden Hayek with a big cheer from the Boys Staters as they spelled out his first name the first time he came up. Just a few. Oh, and he got underneath that one, popped it up, foul. And coming in to make the catch from first base was Ellert.
He talked himself into that one.
I think he did.
He was ready to go.
Yep. Yeah, I think you are 100% correct. So here comes Eli Kappas. He grounded into the double play to end the first inning. We've got some 4 games coming up this weekend here for Post 20. We'll be on the air for all 4 of the home games for Post 20. This Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Saturday, they've got 2 games in one day. And then on Sunday, they'll play 1. Geez, I even got money back, Brian. How about that?
Well, I mean, she's honest.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Now, if that happens to me, I give that to my kids. I don't see that for a long time.
Thank you, Jeannie. Throw down, runner goes, not in time. So a stolen base heading over to third was Hockert. So he's got another one tonight. He's got 3 of them so far.
Well, they're keeping Brayton busy behind the plate there.
Yeah, they are. That was a timing pitch there by Bob. He timed it up well. Because we've seen that Brayton's got a pretty good arm back there behind the plate. So Eli now with runners at the corners for Wahpeton. 1 out. Steffens over at first, and there he goes to second. The pickoff move was to third, and he overthrows Ness. And coming home to score is Hockert. So another error there, Brian, in the books for Barnesville.
You know, and that's kind of what Coach Kappas and Post 20, what they like to do. They put you to the test, and had a good situation there and able to put it to the test and errant throw, and that brings another run across.
So the third error goes in the books for Barnesville. And it's a 2-1 pitch to Eli Kappas. Sails up high for a ball. Eli against Fosston the other night took a couple off the left shoulder.
He took a hard one. Was that last year where he took one off the jaw? Or was that 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Was that last year?
It was even high school ball, I think, too, wasn't it? They say he went, so strike 2. Count goes full. Yeah, he did. I'm sure once again leading the team in hit by pitch. Not a stat you want to be proud of.
Not really, but
gets you on base. Helps out the OPS. Or OBS. Or OB, what am I trying to say? Eli draws a walk.
I have no idea. He draws a walk.
On base percentage.
There you go.
OBP. And now here comes Ryland Flack. He reached on an error back in the second inning, and here comes another mound visit, and that's got to be a pitching change. So we're going to take a break. We'll come back with those defensive changes after this Carlson Family Insurance timeout.
A farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Do you experience pain, tingling, numbness, freezing, or burning in the hands and feet? Does your balance feel off? Tired of sleepless nights? You may suffer from neuropathy. Dr. Andrea may be able to help. Neuropathy is a serious disease where nerves begin to break down, leading to balance problems and other complications. Our program addresses the causes, not just the symptoms. See if you qualify for our neuropathy program at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Schedule a consult with Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic, 701-672-1300. Hornstein Family Chiropractic, where chiropractic care is a family affair.
Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
Tyson Anderson comes in to pitch for Barnesville. Court moves to second base. That means Charlie Peterson was playing second base, will probably now be on the bench. Unless he re-enters somehow. That one sails outside, and both runners will move up. So Eli Kappas to second. Moving over to third was Braden Steffens. That's a pretty good brought.
Yeah, it is.
4-0 here in favor of Wahpeton. We're in the bottom of the third. 2 runners in scoring position. Braden corrals that one, and it's ball 2. Ryland Flack at the plate. Like I said, he reached on an error and scored back in the second inning. Oh, and he drives that one to deep left. Is it enough? No, it's going to bounce foul and roll to the warning track.
That was just outside the line.
It just barely missed, didn't it? Looks like a nice weekend here. Thursday night rain, but it looks like it should be a good weekend for the big tournament coming up here on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 5 teams, round robin tournament, so every team will be playing 4 games this weekend. Wahpeton will play 1 on Friday, 2 on Saturday, 1 on Sunday. Tyson Anderson takes over here for court. And the pitch. Call strike, and the count is full. Now to Ryland Flack. The boys were singing Take Me Out to the Ball Game during the break, too.
They had a couple cheers going.
Oh. Little breaking pitch, and that's going to be a call, strike 3. 2 outs.
Next, you're right fielder number 13.
Here comes Trayton King. The boys just cheering on one of their own members there, I think, just walking up the stands.
Yeah, I don't think you want to do anything to call yourself out.
You don't want to draw any attention. Boys are having fun. Strike 1 to the hitter, Trayton King. 2 outs here. Runners at second and third for Wahpeton. Anderson on the hill, delivers to Brayton. Outside for a ball. And he's going to take a little mound visit, does the catcher Ben Brayton. He's a quick visit. I don't know if it was a sign stealing thing or what was going on, but he just wanted to chat about something. Yeah, the 5 teams are Detroit Lakes, Fergus Falls, Walker, Lidgerwood, Hankinson, and Wahpeton. To center and making a move on a running catch was Mason, and the side is retired on a nice running catch by Mason. In
That's
center
number 2 out there for Mason, just
2
running
catches.
things down.
Yep. So that'll end the inning here for Wahpeton. They score 1 more, but Strand 2. We're going to go to the top of the 4th. It is 4-0 in favor of Wahpeton.
Of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey, girls. Oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
Braden Steffens and Post 20 have a 4-0 lead here as we're going to the top of the 4th, and Logan Ellert at the plate, and Braden Steffens behind in the count to Logan. And there is a call strike, and it's 2-1 now. Bringing the hugs back at Red River Communications. Thanks to those of you watching on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28. There's another call strike at the knees as Ellert now evens out the count with Braden Steffens, 2-2.
Yeah, we appreciate everything that Red River Communications does for us.
Yeah.
Good partnership.
And there is a call strike 3 that catches the outside corner, and Ellert is retired on strikes. So out number 1 here in the top of the 4th.
Right fielder number 12, Bryson Christopherson.
Steffens hasn't been overpowering, but he's been efficient. He's got 3 strikeouts, a couple of walks.
What have you just done? What have you just done?
Okay. Sorry.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. As Bryson Christopherson steps up to the plate now. Takes ball 1. Steffens, there's a swing and a base hit over the right field, and Joe jinxed it again.
I rest my case. I rest my case.
Oh, Lord. Coming up to the plate now is the catcher, Ben Brayton.
You think after a while you would, you would learn, but I guess not. Oh well.
I'm confused.
Oh well. We move on.
We do. Yeah, the Legionnaires will be here this weekend taking tickets, so make sure when you come through the ticket line, make sure you tell them thanks for service. Thanks for their service. Special, special group. That one's low and in the dirt. Stopped there by Hendrickson. 2-0. See, I did that last inning with 2 outs, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
And then 2 base hits. That one's in the dirt, and that one's going to hit Hendrickson in the chest protector and bounce away. So down to second base goes Christopherson on the wild pitch. Yeah, Braden's my next door neighbor, so I probably have to apologize next time I see him. It's like Evan Doctor did in
man, Boys State.
Evan Doctor, Boys State area.
Yep.
Brayton draws the walk. So, there's Joe doing it again. As Chris Kappas going to make a mound visit, so we'll see what Chris Kappas decides on this Carlson Family Insurance mound visit, located 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Carlson Family Insurance mound visit. I just want to talk a little bit, or is he grabbing the baseball?
I think he's taking it.
I think he did grab the baseball. Braden will head out to the outfield.
I was a little surprised, but I thought maybe he'd go out there and talk to him a little bit, but.
So we'll take a break, folks, and we'll come back and let you know the changes here when we come back on Three Borders Sports Network. Wahpeton leads 4-0.
Yes, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Wear Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
A local.
Riley Jones coming in to pitch for Wahpeton here in the top of the 4th. He inherits 2 runners from Braden Steffens, who goes out to center field. Brown moves over to left field, and coming in to play second base is Kason Pincinel. And now batting here for. How did this happen?
You know what you're doing over there?
Well,
see, if you would write in pencil, you can make corrections.
Oh yeah, no, they're right. I was looking here and yep.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay.
Brendan Court is up at the plate right now, leadoff hitter. Behind in the count, 0-2 to Riley Jones. Sails high and away, ball 1. There is 1 out on the board.
By the backstop, guys.
1-2 pitch. Ooh, and almost got him on the inside. 2-2. Brennan Court at the plate so far 0 for 2 with a couple of pop flies for the leadoff hitter. There's a little chopper back to the mound. Jones got to get off in a hurry. Fires the first down there, and its throw is wild. And one run will come across on the errant throw by Riley Jones.
Yeah, just a slow roller there, almost a swinging bunt.
And he knew he had to hurry.
Yeah, and just kind of rushed it.
Mm-hmm. So Brayton, the catcher, goes over to third base. And reaching on the air at first base is Court. So runners at the corners now. Coach Kappas comes out at the dugout and makes his defensive call for everybody. What are we going to do if Court decides to head down to second base? Where are we throwing the ball? Riley Jones now settles and throws. Brings a strike across. At the plate, Brendan Mason. Got a Brennan and a Brendan.
Try and keep that straight.
Trying. How's the golf game going?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
I had some issues on number 3.
There goes the runner, and the throw down, not in time. It was a good throw there by Hendrickson, but just not in time.
I had some issues on number 3.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That's just straight down the way. It's just straight.
Yeah, I know, but if you don't hit the ball straight.
Oh, that's what happens.
And then you have to punch out from behind the trees, and then you jack one out of bounds. I mean, it's going to be rough.
1-1 pitch, sails outside, ball 2.
So, yeah,
that's the key. Yeah, you got to hit it straight.
Yeah, you do. It's a hard game.
It's not funny.
It's a hard game.
Yeah. That one's up high for ball 3. So Mason ahead in the count now. He's got the hitter's count facing Riley Jones. Barnesville threatening here. Got runners at second and third. High, ball 4.
Bases loaded again.
Yes, they are. Braden Steffens got out of it in the second inning. Out of a bases loaded jam with nobody out. Now bases loaded with 1 out. Elias Cox at the plate takes strike 1.
Well, Jones wasn't messing around with that one. That one right down the middle.
In the windup with 1 out. There's a little breaking pitch. That's going to be a fly ball to right. King coming in. Makes the catch. It's a short fly ball, and nobody's going to be able to tag and go.
Yeah, good communication there between King and Pincinel.
Yep.
Pincinel was on it, and King called him off.
Yep. Major Ness comes up to the plate now with bases loaded. He's the number 4 hitter in the lineup, B-Dub. See what he can do.
Well, let's see if Major Ness can get her done here.
Pops it up, center field, drifting back is Steffens to his left a little bit and makes the catch. Can of corn, as we talked about that earlier in the baseball season, but that will retire to side once again. Stranding bases loaded for Barnesville, but they do score 1 here in the top of the 4th. It's 4-1. We'll be right back.
Ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
Welcome back to Vaterstad Stadium here at John Randall Field. Beautiful Chehinkaba Park. Right now it's as beautiful shape as it's been all spring. It's nice and green here around the park, and a lot of activities going around the park. They had Blue Goose Days last weekend. A lot of people in town for that. Pretty
You go to the
special.
parade?
I did not. I was actually down here painting.
Oh, yeah. You missed a spot.
I heard it was a Riley Jones drives one to second base, getting over and picking that one up as Court, and he gets it over to Ellert in time, and Riley Jones is retired on the ground ball. I missed a spot. Yeah, there probably is. We were told not to paint the bottom because that's treated wood, so we have to wait a year before we can paint it, I guess.
Got to wait to cover that up.
Now at the plate will be Ryan Brown, facing Tyson Anderson. Outside for ball. Barnesville hanging in here, 4-1 lead. Post 20 has scored in every inning so far. 1 run in the first, 2 in the second.
I think that one clipped him.
Caught him a little bit. Our first hit by pitch. So Ryan Brown trots down to first base. Basically caught the uniform. I don't think it's going to leave a mark. I think he'll be all right.
No, he'll be good.
So now coming to the plate will be Kason Pincinel. Now playing second base for Post 20. Anderson, there goes the runner right away, and I don't think Braden's going to have a chance on that.
No, Anderson's got a little longer delivery than Court.
Yep.
And I was wondering if he was going to go right away or not.
Yeah, he did. As soon as he looked away, off went Ryan Brown. So Coach Kappas and the crew probably picked something up in the dugout there on him. He looks once and go. You got to change that up. Once, look twice, then the next time you maybe look 3 times. Pincinel now with a runner in scoring position for Wahpeton here. Ball 1. And there's pulled out. Oh, look out, people over on the third base berm. That was a rocket.
There you go. Hide the young. That one went over there hot.
Everybody looks to be fine.
Yep.
1 ball, 1 strike to Kason Pincinel. Tyson Anderson on the plate, or on the hill. Ooh, and there's a second hitter.
Just couldn't get that ball to come in. And that's 2 hit by pitch here.
So runners now at first and second. There's 1 out. Infield fly rule is in effect.
If fair and playable.
Thank you. I thought Chad was probably going to text that to us.
He might. You never know. I covered up for him.
Bob Hockert at the plate. Bob reached on an error and scored, and walked and scored. He's got 3 stolen bases tonight. Ooh, that one almost hit Bob.
I think it did.
So 3 hit in a row. Bob offered. He pulled it back in time.
And we might get a little bit of a chat here.
Yep, we're going to get a mound visit here on this one. Another Carlson Family Insurance mound visit located 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Well, B-Dub, we got a lot of stuff. We've talked about the tournament this weekend here. We're going to do all the Wahpeton games, all 4 games, 1 on Friday, 2 on Saturday, and then 1 on Sunday. And then next week after that, I think we've got some more stuff coming up here. I think we've got on the 17th, we've got Breckenridge Post 53 taking on Ashby over in Breckenridge on Tuesday night, the 17th. Be our first Breck game of the year. Looks like we're getting some changes here too, so we better keep an eye on that.
So probably pay attention to what's going on here.
Logan Ellert Looks like he came out.
Major Ness is leaving the field. I think Ellert's going to come in to pitch, and Major Ness might be going first base, possibly.
Okay. Let's take a break, and we'll come back, and we'll have those defensive changes. We'll be right back.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wahpeton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
All right. Looks like we've got the changes made as Logan Ellert comes in to pitch for Barnesville. Major Ness goes over to first base, and it looks like Tate Pana comes in now to play third base for Barnesville. Anderson goes to the bench. That one squirts away. Nobody able to go anywhere. Didn't get away far enough.
Got the lefty in there now.
Steffens at the plate. Yeah, he was playing first base. So it's a 1-0 pitch. He comes right over the top, too, didn't he? Strike
yeah,
one.
He does. Throws hard.
Yeah.
Definitely a change of pace.
Mm-hmm. Well, he gets out there and reaches for it, too, doesn't he? Ball 2, 2-1. He's got a big stride.
Yeah, just a totally different delivery than Anderson.
Yep. Different look. Like you said. That one's a little bit low. 3-1, I believe. Scoreboard still says 2-1, but I think it's the other is. 3-1. Three-one pitch. Low for a ball, and Braden Steffens gets an RBI with a walk. So coming in to score will be Ryan Brown.
I wonder who's up.
Yeah. Number 12. We'll just let the crowd tell you. Nope, they did. Aiden Hayek at the plate. The boys Stater. Call strike. And the 0-1 pitch to Aiden. Drives it right back up the middle and bobble, and everybody's safe. Bobbled at second base by Court, and getting in there in time was Steffens, hustling down, and the run comes across.
I mean, Court did a good job to get over there and get in front of the ball, but, you know, then in a hurry to try and get it over the second. Didn't know if he was going to tag second himself or what, but just unable to bring the ball in and make the play, and runners advance, and everybody's safe, and Post 20 puts another one on the board now in front 6-1.
Still 2 out, or 1 out, and still bases loaded.
I think Court had double play. You know,
he wanted that.
He was thinking double play there.
He wanted that. As Logan Ellard on the hill delivers to Eli Kappas, and Eli drives one to Court at second base. Right between the wickets. Kind of took a funny spin hop. One run comes across, and now 2. Steffens and Hawkert both scored.
You know, that's a tough one for Court because he's ready to redeem himself after the last play. And like you said, Joe, I think right in front of him, it just took a weird spin in the dirt.
It did. I thought it did too.
And just squirted away from his glove. He was in position and had his glove down.
Yep.
That's a tough one, 2 in a row there for Court. And like I said, ready to redeem himself and get the easy out.
And Logan Ellert on the bad end of that thing. I mean, he hasn't done anything wrong but throw strikes. And that one comes inside for a ball.
Yeah, Ellert doing his job, throwing strikes. And
yeah, really, Barnesville could be out of the inning.
Yeah, they could.
So, Ellert delivers, swung on and missed by Flack, 1-1. Again, we've got a Tuesday night game here next Tuesday over in Breckenridge. They'll take on Ashby. And then on Saturday, we've got our Shrine game. We're going to do the banquet, too, again.
Yeah, we're doing the banquet.
That's at
I don't know.
11?
I think it's at 11. I don't know if we're going to do the all of the auction.
The live auction stuff?
Yeah, we'll have to see how things shake out once we get
We got
over
pushed for a little time last year.
Yeah, it was a bit of a crunch, and the weather didn't really help us out. We'll see if we get good weather this year.
Yeah.
You know, last 2 years, the weather has been kind of holding us back a little bit.
Strike 3 to Ryland Flack. Caught looking on that one for the second out, and that'll bring up the Trayton King. He will be the 9th hitter to bat for Wahpeton here in the 4th. And now you know Coach Kappas is thinking 10-run rule here.
Yeah, I think he's, wants to get a couple extra ones here.
Save some pitching, obviously, for the tournament this weekend. And that might be, I don't know what the number pitch count was for Braden Steffens, but that might be part of the reason
he might have been on a number. He
might have. Yeah.
Coach Kappas likes to do that. Just put him on a number, and it is what it is.
Foul tip, or did it not foul tip? Swing and a miss, but it got out of the glove of Brayton, and it goes back to the pads, and now 2 more in scoring position. I thought I heard a foul tip, but it must have been just hit the tip of the glove.
Yeah, it's the glove.
4 runs across the inning here for Wahpeton. They lead 8-1. That's fouled back to the pads. And you know what? The scoreboard reads 3 hits, and I agree with that. And Barnesville has 5 hits. So Barnesville so far out hitting Wahpeton,
right.
5-3. That one's fouled away there by King. Didn't Big Bird, his older brother, didn't he wear 13 too?
I think he did.
13 also, I should say. Oh,
he got him.
A miss. Change of speed pitch, and a second strikeout there for Ellert, and that will be the end of the 4th inning. It's a 8-1 lead for Wahpeton. We'll come back with the top of the 5th right after this.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
What would you do with a second chance? At Essentia Health, we understand the significance of second chances. Our heart specialists see them every day. That's why regular checkups and heart screenings are vital, even if you feel fine, and especially when you have a family history. Essentia Health is the right place for early detection, advanced treatments, comprehensive cardiac rehab, for second chances. At Essentia Health, we work hard to keep your heart strong for what's next.
Hey there.
Welcome back to Waterstad Stadium here at John Randall Field. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Brian Watson. And we've got an 8-1 game here. I want to thank City Brew Hall for stepping up and being a sponsor this summer. City Brew Hall got 2 different dining experiences with a main floor restaurant, wide variety of bar food, and all kinds of adult beverages. How about that? A brewcade upstairs, a full bar, handmade pizza, arcade games, darts, all kinds of fun stuff up there. City Brew Hall, downtown Wahpeton, and I think we just had a hit by pitch. And who is it? Alex Dorton not feeling too well.
Yeah, I think he got him solid. He might be able to shake that one off, but he's going to fill that one tomorrow.
Yeah, that'll leave a mark. He's going to walk down to first base. So City Brew Hall, again, 2 levels of gaming, including E-tabs and blackjack. And they've got something called the 5-Star Loyalty Program. Follow us on social media and stay up to date on events and special offers. Again, City Brew Hall, downtown Wahpeton. Good place to eat.
A courtesy runner coming in. I didn't see his number.
Okay. I didn't see the courtesy runner's number that came in. Art didn't see it either,
I
he
think
said.
it's 20. Yeah, number 20.
20. Logan Condon. Logan Condon down at first base running. That one hits the knee pad, but Hendrickson able to get to it.
Now running at first base, number 20.
At the plate
Logan Condon.
will be, this is where Tate Pana comes in for the designated hitter. So Tate Pana at the plate.
Ooh.
His first at bat.
Another one a little close to the vest.
Yeah. There's a shot down the first base side, not in the air, but picking it up over there at first base was right on Flack. Foul. 2-1. And we're in the top of the 5th. High for a ball. And the count goes to 3-1 now from Riley Jones. His battery mate, Aiden Hendrickson. Aiden Hendrickson doing a fine job behind the plate. And then when I just did it again, didn't I? That one was ball 4 anyway.
I'm trying to figure out when you're going to learn how these things work.
Next, your pitcher, number 8, Logan Ellert.
Here comes Logan Ellert. He is now the pitcher, was a first baseman. So Tate Pana draws the walk. Runners now at first and second. Nobody out. Riley Jones brings in strike 1 with a swing and a miss. Jones caught the belt, and it's 0-2. It's pitcher versus pitcher here. Riley Jones ahead in the count now, 0-2. Swing and a miss, and a good fastball there from Riley Jones gets a strikeout on Logan Ellert.
So Jones doing a good job there, get the first out.
Yeah, he did. That'll bring up Bryson Christopherson.
Bryson Christopherson.
I got it written down as Bryson, but there's a ground ball to short. Bob flips it over to second, to first. The relay not in time.
Yeah, just into the dirt there, short. But almost had him, just a hair late.
So there's 2 outs now on that. And reaching on the fielder's choice over at first base was Christopherson.
Flack did a good job to get that thing out of the dirt and keep it in play.
Now the catcher, Ben Brayton, steps up. He's walked and struck out. 0 for 1 today officially. Runner goes. The throw down by Hendrickson. Looks like it's going to be in time. And does he hang on to the ball? And Case and Pinson all did do that on a nice play.
Oh, my. Showing off the arm there. That ball was there just waiting for him.
Yes, it was. So that's the 3rd out of the inning. And Brayton will come back up to bat in the 6th inning, if there is a 6th inning, as Wahpeton leads 8-1.
tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make,
cha-ching,
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town.
Well, I think we got it all, Brian. As Mason comes in from center field to pitch, Ness goes out to left. Dorton moves over to center. Coming in off the bench was Grady Field. He goes to right, and Logan Ellert goes back to first base where he originally started.
It's like the music was playing and everybody just kind of ran to a spot, and whoever was left out was out.
And the coach was out there pointing directions to everybody that was out there, and I think Grady Field went from right to center and back to right again as Riley Jones swings and misses at his first pitch.
Yeah, you want to talk about a change of pace.
I guess. Yeah, Logan Ellert could bring some. He's still left-handed. There's a pop to left field, and that's going to drop in front of Major Ness for a base hit. So Riley Jones gets his first hit of the night.
Windessa out there doing work.
Oh, there she goes.
Collecting the bats.
Now batting, your left fielder number 3, Ryan Brown.
Brayton goes out to talk to his pitcher. Here comes Ryan Brown, center fielder. Popped out and a foul ball in the second inning. My bad. He's in left field now.
I think he started at center.
Yeah, he did.
Center,
yeah. Then he moved over when Stefan. I just didn't change it in my book.
Well, if you're writing in pencil, you'd be able to.
I know.
To change that.
Chad would be proud. I got my whiteboard finally.
Yeah, I like the whiteboard. That
it's
helps.
Not as much of a mess there. Throw down to first. Not in time. So yeah, Chad, I finally got the whiteboard for my defensive charts. Not as much scribble. Behind in the count now, no balls, 2 strikes is Ryan Brown. And the pitch sails up high and away. And the count disappeared off the scoreboard.
You got to be patient.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
With Mason, the way that he's throwing the ball.
Compared to what Ellert brought it in.
Yeah, for sure.
Ball 2, 2-2. Beautiful night here at John Randall. No blankets. Last Monday night we were here, and a lot of folks in blankets, Brian, on Monday night. A little chilly at the game.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where getting into some nice evenings where it's comfortable. A little bit of action down there in the post-20 bullpen as well.
Okay. Strikeout for Brown and for Mason. It looks like Eli Kappas down there.
I was going to say, is that Eli Kappas down there?
Yeah, it is. I can see that with my 2015, man.
Yeah, I'm sure you can. Tad's laughing right now.
Yeah, I know he is. Kason Pincinel steps up to the plate. So far, he is 0 for 1. He was hit by a pitch and scored back in the 4th inning.
Roy King.
Yeah,
talking to Mason out there.
He's telling him to hold up the paws a little bit and trying to help him not balk. Offering a little instruction, maybe. And now we're ready to play. Bob Hockert on deck. Pincinel at the plate, swing and a miss. Foul tip, says home plate umpire Josh Nordick. Again, it's North Dakota State, boys state are here in attendance tonight. There goes the runner, and he's going to get down there standing up. So Jones with a stolen base, easily stolen. He just took off, and that did not go against Brayton. That's on the pitcher, Mason.
Yeah, just uncontested down there. Able to move that runner over. Only one out here.
Even with a left-handed pitcher, he got a good jump. That's called concentrating on your pitcher.
Yep.
Sails up high for a ball. 1-2. One out here. Second base is Riley Jones. Wahpeton has scored in every inning so far. 1 run in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third, 4 in the fourth. And there he goes again. Oh, and a smack to left field. Ness, did he make the catch?
He did.
And he's going to try to throw to second to double him up and didn't get him.
He got a really good jump.
They sure did.
I mean, they have Nate Mason timed up pretty good. His delivery's pretty deliberate.
Yep. So a solid shot to left field by Pincinel, and they could have almost doubled up Riley Jones at second base as he was attempting to steal.
Well, he was 3/4 to the way.
Yeah, he was.
To third.
And Major Ness's throw just wasn't there. See if he gets the jump again. Call strike on the outer half. You know Riley Jones wants to go again. But one of the cardinal rules is you don't want to make third out at third.
Yeah.
And he gets such a big jump, he's going to easily go, swing and a miss, and
no throw.
Standing up. So Bob Hockert now behind in the count, 0-2. Good chance for Bob here to get an RBI. Bob, summer job is with Wahpeton Parks and Rec, and basically his job is to take care of John Randall. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will retire the side. This inning, Wahpeton does not score. We're going to go to the top of the 6th. Barnesville 1, Wahpeton 8.
At Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Back pain, achy joints, sounds like me every day.
That's me every day.
Yeah?
Every day.
Ugh.
Boys Staters look like they've reached their curfew.
Oh, yeah.
And they're heading out, walking back to NDSCS.
Probably be back by 9 o'clock because I don't remember what not curfew, but bedtime is. Lights out.
Lights out?
10:30, I think it is. But I'm sure they've got some other things they got to do tonight. They keep them pretty busy over there from dusk to dawn. And getting his second time at the plate here. He was at the plate in the 5th inning when the third out was made down at second base on that gun throw by Hendrickson.
Oh.
That hit him on the back of the helmet, I think, but he's going to say I'm all right and get the heck out of here. So Riley Jones hit by pitch there on Brayton.
Yeah, that popped him right on the helmet.
Yep, and they want to make sure they're going to check.
He said he's good.
Josh
There's the
Jones
thumbs up.
making sure, yep.
It's like all helmet. I think he was letting his mom know.
Yep, probably, yeah. I think we got a new catcher here, too, for Wahpeton. Looks like Braxton Heitkamp behind the plate for Wahpeton now. I think that's number 8.
That is a number 8.
Now doing the catching, number 8, Braxton Heitkamp.
Yeah, we're not privy to all the changes that happen.
Yeah, we don't.
We need to maybe figure out a way to get that. Maybe get some phones down there in the
dugout.
dugout.
Wouldn't that be nice? Just a phone.
Yeah.
In the one tournament that we hosted, we had walkie-talkies up here that they could call up to the press box and let the Art know over there. There goes the runner on that one, gets away from Heitkamp, and the throw down, not in time. So at the plate now is Brennan Court again. So far, Brennan has reached on an air, popped out twice. And that little dribbler back to Riley Jones back in the 4th. Three-one pitch. Ground ball to third, just out of a diving attempt there by Hayek, but Aiden was unable to come up with it. I thought he had it there.
I thought he had it for a second there as well.
Yeah. So base hit there for Court. His first base hit of the night, and runners now at the corners for Barnesville as Brendan Mason comes back up.
Brendan Mason.
He's pitching for them. Coach Kappas comes out of the dugout to make the defensive call. Excuse me. Swing and a miss. Oh and 1. So the Boys Staters have left. There's a fly ball to left. Speaking of that, and in the bread basket, is it a catch or not?
It was a catch.
Okay.
And the runner's going to score on the tag.
Ryan Brown making a nice catch out in left field. But the run does come in on the sacrifice fly. Ryan Brown, they got behind the pole, Brian, and I couldn't see it.
Yeah, good. Got a good beat on it. A little bit of a diving, rolling catch.
Nice catch by Brown, brings up Elias Cox. He'll pop one to right. King trotting in, and he's not going to get to it, so base hit there. And runners now at first and second with one out.
So the bat's starting to come alive here for Barnesville.
8-2 lead here in the top of the 6th as Major Ness comes up to the plate.
Number 13, Major Ness.
Is that not a sports name? Major
That is.
Ness.
How about that?
Huh?
Yeah.
I think we talked about that. I think he plays basketball too.
I think we've seen him. I know I've seen him over in Breckenridge too. He plays. Oh, and there's a little bleeder out the right center. That's going to drop for a base hit. Pincinel couldn't quite get to it, and bases are loaded. After another base hit here.
Here we go again. Bases loaded, one out.
Yep. So a hit by pitch, 3 singles, and a sacrifice pop fly.
Your center fielder, number 6, Alex Dorton.
Now Barnesville threatening here, 8-2 with bases loaded and 1 out. Alex Dorton at the plate. He moved over to center field now, defensively for Barnesville. Sails up high for ball. Defensively right now for Wahpeton. Brown in left, Steffens in right, Steffens in center, King in right. And I think that might have hit him.
I think it did. And that's going to bring one in.
That one might sting a little bit. So another hit by pitch here in the inning. Brings another run in. So Court comes across the plate. And now it's 8-3. And bases are still loaded. That one might have caught him right in the back of the forearm or back of the bicep or something there. He's still kind of trying to shake it off over there.
Now batting in third base, number 5, Tate Pana.
Tate Pana comes in now. He walked in his last at bat last inning. And we're going to get I think they're going to want Josh talking to the third base coach. Trying to see if he had oh, dropped your stuff, Josh.
Gonna need that.
Might need that. Might be his Visa card. Well, here we go. Bases still loaded. Tate Pana at the plate. Came in off the bench last inning. Ground ball right back up the middle. No, Jones knocks it down, comes home, and got it just in time for the force out. So good play by Jones knocking it down, beat up.
Yeah, a heck of a play there. Able to keep that ball in front of him. Kind of came right back at the middle of him. And came up throwing, made a good play to get it to the plate to get that out.
So reaching on the fielder's choice was Tate Pana, but he hit the ball hard. Jones knocked it down. And he got it to Heitkamp just in time to get the runner coming in from third. So now at the plate here will be Logan Ellert.
I don't know if that ball hit Jones in the foot.
I don't know.
It bounced
it looked
forward.
Like it almost did, didn't it? If he got his glove down there in time. Well, if you're going to get a strikeout, Logan Ellert's done it twice so far here in his last 2 at-bats. Here's Fight Club, Joe.
I don't...
Jinxed myself, didn't I?
I just don't understand. I don't understand. I mean... We'll see what happens.
We got to thank Circle of Nations School. Let's change the subject. Circle of Nations Schools, they're looking for a bunch of employees and students.
Looking for employees and students. Native American boarding school here in town. You can go to circlenations.org to find out more information on student applications and employment applications.
Great facility here in town, folks. Circle of Nations. Circleofnations.org?
Circleofnations.org.
Okay. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Deuces wild, bases loaded. Riley Jones sets the deliver to Ellert. Swing and a miss. And Fight Club worked. No, it didn't.
No, it really, I mean, I don't know what you call it.
3 more stranded on base here, but Barnesville scores 2. It's 8-3 in favor of Wahpeton.
Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurancy for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
Any bank can tell you they have a rock-solid commitment to agriculture. Bell can prove it. To this day, every Bell Bank branch is partially built with rocks we've picked from our founder's farm. But our roots in ag have grown more than a few offices. They've shaped who we are and formed our entire approach to banking. Let us prove it to you as you grow your farm and prepare your legacy for the next generation. Bell Bank, committed to ag. In Wahpeton, talk to Rick Steckler.
Rick has since retired, so we need to get a new Bell Bank.
Yeah, that's on my list.
Okay. But anyway, Gripper Sports, another sponsor of ours, downtown Wahpeton. Wayne and Tyler got all kinds of cool stuff, all your favorite team sports apparel. Gripper Sports in downtown Wahpeton. He can make up some trophies for you and some pretty cool
They
t-shirts.
kind of do it all down there.
T-shirts.
Yeah.
Like all your favorite team sports apparel. Stop and see Wayne and Tyler down at Gripper Sports.
Don't forget Lily down there.
And Lily's there too, yep. And usually Tyler's heir apparent is usually down there as well.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name. I want to thank Sanford Health, Red River Valley Western Railroad, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, Channel Seeds, and Matt Bowen, Corner Drug of Wahpeton, your prescription specialist. Minn-Kota Ag Products, All Seasons Car Wash, in my opinion, the best car wash in town.
Right.
Country Financial of Wahpeton, Red River Grain, and Hornstein Family Chiropractic. So Barnesville scored 2 in the top of the 6th, B-dub, as Braden Steffens comes to the plate. And we were just looking at it here off air. 13 runners left on base by Barnesville. So they've had opportunities.
They have had a lot of opportunities and just haven't been able to close the deal.
Yep. And they've out-hit Wahpeton 7-4. So it's...
it's certainly a game that, depending on what happens, what the outcome is, Barnesville might go back and look at it and go, geez, we had some opportunities and
coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Yeah, just not able to take advantage of them, not able to execute when we needed to. There are a couple plays in the field there that, let Post 20 extend this lead.
Yeah, a couple of errors last inning. Didn't help Barnesville at all. Was that 2 innings ago?
That was two innings ago when
fourth,
Post 20 put 4 on the board.
In the 4th,
take away that, and we're in a bit of a ball game.
Yeah, you're in a 4-3 game, yep. Yeah, I don't think there was any hits in the 4th inning. Wahpeton scored all the runs without any hits. There's a call strike on Braden Steffens. He started the game pitching for Wahpeton. And Brian and I think he might have been on a pitch count, so he's available this weekend for Coach Kappas. Oh, Braden waited on that one and teed off on it. Nice hit for Braden Steffens.
Yeah, we had said earlier that you have to be patient with Mason, and that's a good example of it right there. Braden Steffens waiting on that ball and striping it right up the middle for the base hit.
There goes Windessa Kappas. Here comes Aiden Hayek. His fan club have left the building.
It's left to see if he can
maybe the pressure
operate without that extra boost. Question is Steffens going to go?
Yes. Not yet. After the second pitch, maybe. Braden's got decent speed. We'll see if Mason has changed up his timing delivery. See what he does. Look once and come home? Or is he going to look more than once and keep Steffens close? Once and home.
There he goes.
And bobble drop there and behind the plate by Brayton, and Steffens gets in safely. So Aiden Hayek now with a runner in scoring position, looking for his second RBI. Tees off on that one to right field. It's going to be close. Is it going to be fair, foul?
Just foul.
Just foul, Brian said. So Aiden will come back and try it all over again. Bottom of the 6th here, Wahpeton with an 8-3 lead. Like Brian and I just said, though, it could be a lot closer game than that. Mason delivers, high for ball. Well, Ben Brayton behind the plate there, he almost comes out of the crouch sometimes when it's being pitched, like he's anticipating a high pitch.
Well, he did on the steal. I mean, it was almost like it was a pitch out.
Yep. Mason delivers. Foul back into the netting.
Yeah, he does. He comes up out of his crouch.
Yep. I want to thank Giant Seeds and Snacks. Also our Coaches Show sponsor, but we don't have any Coaches Shows in the summer. Hayek pulls that one down the third base side, and he's going to beat that one out, and a bobble at third base by Tate Pana will allow Aiden Hayek to get to first base safely.
Yeah, I think Pana did a good job just to
knock
keep
it down.
that ball in the infield.
So you're going to call that a base hit then?
I think so, Joe.
Okay. I think it would have been a tough play either way. So
yeah.
I'm going to give him a base hit.
Number 10, Eli Kappas.
Comes Eli. Eli Kappas, son of Chris Kappas, the head coach. And there go the runners again. Eli swings, puts bat on the ball, did his job. Got everybody moved up a base safely. Hit behind the runners.
A little hit and run.
Yep.
Perfectly executed.
So one out here for post 20 as the runners move up to second and third. So Eli put the bat on the ball and hit it over to the right field side. So here comes Rylan Flack. Reached on an error and struck out twice, 0 for 3. Mason brings it home, puts it in the dirt at the feet of Flack. Concession stand still open though, even though boys have left. Didn't eat it out of everything, apparently.
Yeah, there's a little bit left down there, I guess, it looks like.
Yep. Mason delivers, swung and fouled. That bounced off of Brayton a little bit there. Nobody really went after it. 1 ball, 1 strike to Rylan Flack. A lot of ones up there now on the board now. Number 11 at bat, ball 1, strike 1, 1 out. It's a ground ball to short. Cox picks it up, fires to first, in time to Ellert, but a run does come across as Steffens scores the 9th run.
Try and tack one on there, get a little bit of a cushion.
Yeah, Cox was playing back, Brian, so he really didn't have the opportunity to go home. It would have been a long throw, maybe not got him, so he went to first for the out.
Pinch hitting, number 1, Dylan Bierstraight.
Here comes Dylan Bierstraight for his first at bat. He's batting for Trayton King. Little bleeder. Oh, and what a nice little diving catch there. And Bierstraight was retired on 1 pitch for 1 out on that little bleeder. And a nice diving catch by Mason to retire the side. But Wahpeton scores 1 here in the bottom of the 6th. We're going to go to the top of the 7th. Barnesville 3, Wahpeton 9.
Dakota Ag Products has helped farmers with all their agricultural needs as the farming industry has expanded. They provide farmers with all their chemical, fertilizer, seed, grain, and elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. Proud to be a partner in your operation since 1941. Download the MKAP Grower 360 app from your app store today to see current market prices, your tickets, and any essential information for your operation. Thanks for all your hard work.
We also want to thank the North Dakota State College of Science, whose commercial you just saw, and State Farm Insurance, and Amanda Frederick, Interstate Engineering, Optimum Rehab, and Dr. Tony, Wahpeton Daily News, Smith Motors of Wahpeton, your certified Chevrolet and GMC dealer, and Essentia Health. And up to the plate comes... Do we have a pinch hitter here? I didn't hear that. Oh, yeah, it's Grady Field here at the plate now. It's strike one to Grady Field. His first plate appearance of the night. So Grady Field, and then the number 9 hitter, the catcher, Ben Brayton, will be up after him, and then top of the order. And it's 1 ball, 1 strike. What other exciting things you doing this summer, B-Dub? Going somewhere yet?
Well, team camps are going to keep me busy here for the next couple of weeks. We go to...
Ground ball to Hocker to short. Gloves that one. Fires to first. And the first out of the inning is retired.
We're going to go to Moorhead on Friday for our first team camp of the summer. And then we'll make a trip to Concordia and then up to Harvard in the North for an overnighter. So
who did I see? I got to... Oh, yeah. Here's Ben Brayton. Here's another ground ball to Hockard. He's going to be the ball hog here. Oh, and that one just gets underneath his glove and not in time to get Brayton at first as he hustles down the line. So an error on Bob on that one.
And then a good decision not to throw that ball over there. Take a chance at giving up an extra base.
Third error in the books for Wahpeton. Leadoff hitter now, Brennan Court. Yeah, I saw Via Hansen here the other night.
Yeah, she's going up there.
Yeah, I said, what the heck? I said, and there's another one to Bob. Let's see if he can spin too. He's going to take the first himself over to first. Got him in time, and that it will be the end of the inning and the end of the game here as this one is final here. Wahpeton wins 9-3. And I'll get back to my Via Hansen story after this. We'll be right back with our post-game show brought to you by First Community Credit Union right after this.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
No matter...
Welcome back to Vaterstad Stadium here at John Randall Field. beautiful Chehinkaba Park, Wahpeton, North Dakota. We just saw the Legion baseball game here between the Wahpeton Post 20 boys and Barnesville Post 153. Post 20 comes out victorious here in 6.5 innings, defeating Barnesville 9-3 in a game that took 1 hour and 55 minutes, B-Dub. We saw a good start here by Braden Steffens. He came out. We're guessing a pitch count. We maybe have to talk to Chris Kappas about that earlier, so he's or later. He might be on a pitch count because of the tournament this weekend that Wahpeton is hosting. But a nice win for the Post 20 boys here, 9-3 over Barnesville.
Yeah, I think you start 5-0. So now I'm being mocked.
Yeah, you are.
I'm being mocked now.
Your Lady Huskies are down there and making fun of you.
Yeah, you can see the top of their heads there in the camera shot. So hopefully they're ready to play on Friday because we got some work to do.
Yeah.
So they were in the gym tonight too as well. So. What was I going to say? What was I going to say?
I don't know. It was
Before
just
I was
nice
distracted.
Game. Nice 5th game win here for the.
I was going to say, yeah. Anytime you can start 5-0, I think you'll take it. You know, I think there were some question marks for Coach Kappas as far as what type of team he's going to have, and who's going to play where, what's the pitching going to be like, things like that. He's got some young players who haven't played before Legion before for him, so it's all new to some players.
And you know what? All this team right now playing for Coach Kappas will be back next year.
Yeah, that's the good part. You
Not
get
one
some,
senior on this squad.
You get some young players, and you can get them some experience on the field, get them into your system so that they understand, the way things work for you.
Yep.
And then you hope they learn that first year, and then the next year you hope that they take all that and say, hey, here's the way that we do it. And I think tonight against Barnesville here, I think you'll take the win. Barnesville out-hit Post 20. Left, what did he say, 13? What did it come out?
8-6 is what I had.
What did they leave on base?
Oh, 13. Yep.
So 13 on base,
yep.
And 8-6 in hits. So Barnesville, really did a good job at the plate. They just weren't able to execute and bring some runs across the plate. And then they also gave up a couple in errors to Post 20. I think that 4th inning was really the difference in the game. And I think if Barnesville's able to get out of that inning, I think
they could have.
I think they could have. And then I think it's different because strategy changes, what Barnesville does at the plate and things like that. Maybe, it just becomes a different game. So I think Post 20, very fortunate to get out of here with the win. I think Coach Kappas would probably agree with that.
You know what? It's going to be fun to talk to him about it and see what he says. But anyway, again, a nice win here for Post 20, defeating Barnesville. Barnesville's line score goes as follows: 3 runs on 8 hits. Committed 5 errors, and then Brian talked about those errors in the 4th inning. Post 20 didn't have any hits in the 4th inning. They scored all 4 runs on errors, walks, hit by pitch.
You take those 4 off the board.
And now it's a 5-3 game.
Yeah, it's a different game.
Yeah, and 13 runners left on base. I think they left bases loaded 3 times. Did they not?
They did.
So 3 times they left bases loaded for Wahpeton.
And one time with no out. Bases loaded with no out.
No outs. That was their first one. Yeah, back in the 2nd inning, I think. And then Wahpeton, 9 runs on 6 hits and 3 errors and 6 left on base for Wahpeton Post 20. So that's going to wrap it up here, buddy. Again, we'll be back on the air Friday, and I think that is a 6:30 game, if I remember correctly here.
I think you're right.
Yeah, I think it's 6:30.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure it is. And then, let's see here, what else? I can find it here real quick. There it is. So we'll be on the air Friday night, 6:30 game time scheduled, and they will take on Fergus Falls. Then on Saturday, Wahpeton will play the first game at 10 a.m. against Lidgerwood Hankinson, and then the final game of the night at 5:30, and they'll take on Walker, Minnesota. Then on Sunday, we'll be back at 5:30 as they take on the last team in the round-robin tournament, which will be Detroit Lakes. So we'll have all 4 of those games here on Three Borders Sports Network. And then next week, we got Barnesville and Breckenridge and Ashby on Tuesday. And then we're off until Saturday at the Shrine football game. We got some football coming, some summer football.
Summer football.
How about that?
It'll be good.
We enjoy going up there and covering that game. And this is our, 4th year, 5th year doing it?
4th or 5th year. So, hopefully, like I said, the weather cooperates this year. Last 2 years, the weather has not cooperated. So let's hope that it does.
Mother Nature doesn't like it, apparently. No. So. All right, so that's going to wrap it up for myself and Brian here, Three Borders Sports Network. Wahpeton picks up their 5th win of the season.
Did you want to finish your story or no?
Oh, Via.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to finish that story.
Quickly.
Thank you. Via was here at the game, and I'd seen her graduation thank you card. She sent us a thank you card, and I seen that. And she said she was going to UND, your Harvard of the North. I said, don't tell me Watson talked you into that. She laughed, and she said, no, but my dad went to NDSU, she said, so it was kind of a battle there.
Well, I mean, she's the smart one in the family. I mean, I'm just saying,
Okay.
she knows what's right. Let's
funny.
just say
It was
okay?
funny.
Yeah.
It was a good story.
That's
so
good.
I chuckled. She chuckled.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
All right. That's going to wrap it up.
I think so.
Say good night, Brian.
Good night, Gracie.
All right. So for everybody here at Three Borders Sports Network, for our PA announcer, Art Gracco, I'm Joe Schreiner. Brian Watson, we're signing off and saying good night. We'll see you Friday night around 6:15 p.m. for Wahpeton's first game in the tournament. Good night, everybody.